I'm 29. I'm 29 and I still don't know why they call it the birds. I'm 29 and I still never really figured out why they call it the bees. I'm 29, I'm not married. I'm starting to think it might be because I never figured out why they called it the birds and the bees. I'm 29, but this one time I was 12. And the times, just like my hormones, they were a-changing. The Eagles had just gone from the Kelly Green Eagle bird logo to the fiercer, cooler midnight green bird. And I too was becoming a fiercer bird. Because long gone were the days when I would finish my milk after breakfast as my mom demanded. And this one time when I was 12, I went to a very special party. This party was special for 4 different reasons. Number one, I had a brand new Eagles t-shirt with the brand new eagle on it. Number two, I used one of my mom's big aerosol hairspray cans to part my hair in the middle and comb it back this way. Number three, because at this party, for the first time in my life, would be girls. And number four, because it would be at this party when I would become a man. Sort of. So it was 1996, and it was in Northeast Philadelphia, and so the girls at the party had big bangs and ponytails. They were all wearing their white Reebok Classic sneakers and big Nike t-shirts. And it would be one of these Northeast girls who would be the hostess, welcome me into adolescence. Unfortunately, this girl would also be the one who would be the bouncer, kicking me right out. So at this party, a few of these girls came up to me and they said, Steve, do you like, and I'm going to disguise her name for the purposes of anonymity. Steve, do you like Schmeredith? To which I felt it was very cool in the moment. I said, and they ran away and giggling. And later I got pushed into this big throng, this big crowd. And slightly in front of the throng was Schmeredith. And I sort of anxiety blacked out at this point. And people were shouting at me directions, thank God, because I wouldn't have done anything else. They told me where to put my hands, so I wrapped my hands around her back. She coolly wrapped her hands around my head. And I kind of crouched down, leaning in for a kiss, like when you get punched in the stomach. And as our lips met, my eyes didn't close. Rather, they kind of bulged out of my head. And I felt what felt to me at the time like an alien finger wiping around my mouth. And I didn't know what to do, and people were shouting directions, and thankfully, soon thereafter, the kiss ended. And though the kiss didn't go as every little boy dreams that it will, it was still a major rite of passage for me. Unfortunately, the next week, Schmeredith, who was pretty and popular and normal, decided that the kiss wouldn't count as my first kiss because it was that bad. And it was. I mean, like, to be fair to Schmeredith, it was pretty bad. And so I'm 29, and I still don't know what the birds are supposed to mean. I still don't know what the bees are supposed to mean. And this one time, when I was 12, I had my first kiss taken away from me forever. Thank you.